We should just jump into...
Yeah, we should.
We should just jump into... Yeah. Hi.
Zooey Mama. Okay, let's... We were expecting a different start. We are one person down.
But...
Good one.
They will be arriving soon. So when that happens, there will be a bunch of... There's the clearest sign of a guest is our dogs barking their fucking heads off.
And also the arrival of a guest.
Oh, and the guest.
The guest would be the clearest sign that someone is here.
Dead giveaway.
We should have a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
If one of us dies, we'll just...
Giving
One
away.
lucky winner gets the corpse.
Get something of the corpse. Not the whole corpse. I've promised some parts already.
Okay. I'm not going to press you for information.
Thank you. I'm valuable. So, today's episode is brought to you by Quaker Oatmeal, which I'm eating.
We're not sponsored. We wouldn't
We're
be able
bringing
to
it
stream
to
if
you.
we didn't eat.
We died.
Quaker Oatmeal is brought to you by Karate Lessons.
Yes. Sorry, Quakers. They won't.
It's brought to us
Quakers
by...
aren't on the internet.
Quaker Oats is brought to us by Sobeys. Well, actually, brought to us by us.
Yeah, by my paycheck.
It's very complicated. I wouldn't like to get into it right now.
No, me neither. Well, that's like, I've had an eventful week.
Have you? How have you been? Have you been this week? What's been going on?
Really good. Well, I've kind of defeated my driving anxiety.
Perfect.
My general anxiety is lower. I've, got a raise. I'm getting along with everyone at work. I have a shorter commute to work.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, it's great. And yeah. Anyway, it's just been really, really good. I had a bit of a car accident, but it was just I got rear-ended, and it was actually gave me some time to slow down and relax.
Well, you always hate to get the bad news, but you gotta take it with the good.
It's true.
And it sounds like you've been experiencing a lot of good lately.
Pretty much everything. Yeah. So that's about it.
That's good. I've been doing pretty well too. I've got my own house now. I'm paying rent.
Yeah. Yep.
I am
Something else, eh?
Oh yeah.
It's fun.
It is. It's pretty strange. It's pretty strange.
Yeah, but I mean, now you get to just do whatever you want.
I do.
So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I just got up like 2 hours ago. Not gonna lie to you folks.
Yeah, same. Well, a little tiny bit earlier because
You got up at 4 in the morning.
No, I
and
didn't.
then never slept since.
No, I actually.
You have to yes and me.
Oh yes. I got up at 4 in the morning and I slaughtered a pig.
That doesn't sound much like the Mel I know.
I didn't mean to.
Oh, okay, I see.
It was a mistake. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. So what we had planned for today is, I suppose, going to have to wait a few minutes, but we got time. We got nothing but time. The stream is going to be 47 hours long.
47 hours in.
To make up for the lack of one stream, we're going to be giving you guys 27 streams worth of content.
Yeah.
In one day.
It's going to be great. And I hope that our third is going to be excited about that. Cause
Our third.
We're going to park behind them so they can't leave.
They're staying here the whole stream whether
We've
they like
already
it or not.
arranged for someone to go feed their dogs. They just don't know that yet. Oh.
Speaking of which.
And here comes the dog intermission. No, back up.
Back up, dogs.
Make sure that's closed.
Yes, that
Okay.
one. Hi, this place is so cute.
Thank you.
It's fucking awesome.
I love it. It's
Hi, puppy nose.
it's the best. I love it. Everything here is great.
Yay!
Absolutely great.
Welcome to
Oh, so
Karate
good.
Lessons headquarters.
Are you guys karate lessoning right now?
You're getting
We
a
are.
lesson for
Okay.
free.
Look at you.
We
Sweet.
will push ourselves
will.
over,
Okay.
and then. So
Which
you don't
chair
have
would
to
you like to sit in?
Oh, I'll sit right here.
sit in the one that my bottom has warmed?
Nice.
Yeah. Oh. Well, the dogs were really good. The dogs have been
Hi.
really well adjusted.
Oh, yes.
I don't know what
This
what
has been
the
a very
difference
short dog
is.
intermission.
Oh,
But
jeez,
I
I
mean-
should have left my boots out there. I am
Oh,
so
God.
Oh,
sorry.
no, that's okay. That's okay. Our floors are filthy
Are
still
you
from
sure?
moving
I'm gonna
things
put
in and
them
out.
here, though.
Yeah.
Put them here because it's wet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, we just I swept and stuff, but it's kind of messy. I like your sweater.
Oh, thanks.
It's a pink sweater.
Pink sweater from the secondhand store.
We always do that. Oh, thanks. I got
Yeah.
$5.
$5. Hi, puppy.
Oh, Lloyd, get down.
Oh, here.
Lloyd,
Over there.
we're gonna do a dog
There.
reveal
You're
for
okay.
1,000 followers.
Yeah, 1,000 followers gets to see a dog.
Nice.
2,000, you get to see our other one.
Okay, get down. I'll put you down here.
Is there? Where's
There goes $4 bill.
Finothy?
Right there. He's hiding.
Okay. All right.
Amongst the black.
I don't want him to go under the table is all, because that wouldn't be cool. Okay, go Finn. Go lay down.
Go
Go
dogs.
I'm just gonna go take the
No.
dogs.
Oh, okay,
Finn.
so.
Just gonna go bring. Oops, sorry. Gonna bring the dogs out because they're just gonna be bothersome. Come on. Here, Finn.
They're in a mood to bother.
Go, Lloyd.
Whoops. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to listen to your guys' podcast
Nope.
yet.
Lloyd,
Yeah.
out.
I have.
Oh.
This is, I believe, episode 4. Yeah. Yeah. We have episode 3 rendering. It's going to be on YouTube today.
Oh, cool. Okay.
This one will probably go on tomorrow. We've been very, very busy these past few weeks. We
I
couldn't even do
know.
one last Saturday.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
But it was cool because it gave us a chance to like get rid of shit we don't need and
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
Buy
That's
some
the
new
best
stuff.
We've been
part about
very
moving.
active. We've lost over 200 pounds between the two of us.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
it's fantastic.
So.
But that said, do you want to be introduced by name?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you do whatever you want.
This is my artist friend, Tara Arbert, and she's an animator and a really accomplished one. Winning awards and getting flown to Germany and things like that just
Holy
for
moly.
being cool.
just for being great.
Mhm. Yeah. So, I mean, Levi had a couple of questions.
Oh, okay.
I did. Knowing that you're an animator, I had a few questions for you, just interview style, right?
Oh, okay, cool.
So
I was
we-
like, oh, should I have worn my gi for the karate lessons?
No,
Okay.
No, that's
No.
fine.
Okay.
it's okay.
All right, so a couple
We'll
animating
provide
related
one.
questions. So, what do you do for a living?
Mostly cry, and then I do work really hard and then get money for it. But mostly crying is part of being an animator, I think, as far as
Yeah.
I can see. But or also probably being part of being an artist.
If you
Okay.
didn't cry, you're not done.
Yeah, that's how you know you're done. But I do a ton of different things. I guess I worked in TV before.
Yeah.
So I worked on a show called Johnny Test is probably the most
Oh, wow.
well known. It's on Netflix now.
That's it.
Back in the day, it was
Actually,
not.
I didn't know that.
That's one of the big ones, I'm sure.
I love that show.
Oh, no way! Hey,
I'm sure at least
yeah.
one of our viewers has heard of that show.
I found a thing on Reddit that's
Go
like
beyond.
a Johnny Test subreddit, and so I follow it and see what questions they ask all the time, see if I can answer them. Because I do know a lot of things of like behind the scenes, I guess, stuff that might have taken
Actually,
place. But
I do have a question about Johnny Test. Why did they
Oh,
do
yeah.
a whip crack sound effect every 3 seconds?
so I don't know about that part.
Every
It's kind of
movie.
funny because it wasn't created in the studio that we did it in. It was created. Geez, I probably should know this stuff, but some other dude. And the first season was done by another studio, and then the studio that I was in got it for the second season. So it was already kind of like had a following or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And then we just kind of picked it up. But one of the things that happened was they had to redesign the show because it was originally done on paper, I think. And then when we got it, we did it all on the computer. So they were like, oh, well, we're going to have to redesign it so that it's this digital thing. And I remember the director came and he was sitting with the character designer like for a whole night. And the character designer had designed Dookie, the dog or whatever.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, so here's the design, like the new design or whatever. But it wasn't really a new design. All it literally was tracing his design into a digital format that just wasn't paper. So it just had a little bit of maybe a stiffer feel. I don't know. But anyways, they spent like 8 hours like going through redrawing this Dookie because he was like, no, it's not really right. Like Dookie's like this and Dookie's like that and blah, blah, blah. And then by the end of the 8 hours, they showed him the first drawing that was there. And he's like, yeah, that's it, man. That's it. That's the one. So you're like,
that's
holy
amazing.
shit.
I love that.
Always. I had someone do that when I designed a logo for them.
Always go back to the first one.
And then they
showed
just
you.
wanted to pay me for the first logo. I'm like, no. This is how long it took me.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You get paid for all of that for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Next question. If you had to choose one, just one, what would you pick?
One.
All right. Sounds good.
Genius.
That you wouldn't expect it.
I'm all over the map here. It's early morning. These early morning trick questions.
Early morning. Time.
If you were stranded on a desert island with nothing but food, water, your house, all your valuables, life proceeded as normal, you didn't even notice. It's all fine and no need to worry.
Yeah. I love it. It sounds like Sunny Corner. Sunny Corner during the
What
pandemic.
would you bring with you?
My dogs?
$1 million.
Yeah, $1 million. And where it is clothing, I don't know. Oh, is that the question or just?
That was the
Yeah, it's
question.
cool.
Okay.
That was actually
Awesome.
the last of the only 3 questions I'd written down.
We didn't have a lot of time to prepare, but we've just
Oh, that's not
improv'd it so far.
If you say a couple words, I could probably come up with stories about anything.
Well, that's
mostly.
the thing.
Just don't say pineapple.
Pineapple.
No, I don't have any pineapples. That's the first one. But fork.
She
I definitely have a
explicitly-
fork story.
Okay, tell us a fork story.
So when I first got Burke, he was just the cutest puppy ever, and he's so cute, and but he was like a little piece of shit. Like he was just a hellion. Like he just was like wild. It was like having a wild animal in the house. Aside from when he was sleeping, then it was like super cute pictures time and all that. But he would attack Curtis and myself. Like he would just. Starting from like 7 o'clock until he would pass out, he would just be attacking and like just jumping, and it was to the point where I just got my tennis racket and I was just kind of like blocking him as I was watching TV because he would just run off and then charge and then try to bite and all this stuff. So,
Oh my God. It sounds like a goat.
yes, he
Like
was
a little
like a
baby
goat. And he
They're
would like
little
just
bastards.
yeah,
love
I don't
them.
know what he was going through, but it was crazy, and that was for months and months. Anyways, at one time I was feeding him because he's just tiny, so I was feeding him like this mushy food or whatever, and I would use like a baby. I guess this is also just weird. I just have baby utensils because. Like those plastic baby utensils because my nieces and nephews used to come and visit when they were babies.
Yeah.
So I bought a bunch because their parents didn't always bring enough or whatever, and I didn't like to do dishes every day. So anyway, so I had a bunch of these, so I was like, oh, I'm going to switch them over and use them for the dog now. So I just used it because there was a ton of them, and then I could just, whatever, not waste my, metal utensils. So there's a bunch of food on the thing, so I was like, oh, I'll just get Bert to lick it off, like, whatever. So we got him to lick it off, and he was like, lick, chomp! And then he fucking bit all the tangs or whatever? Not tangs, what are they? Tines off the
Got
fork.
the tang on the brain.
Off the fork. And then I was so paranoid that he had eaten this plastic that I had to chase him around for 4 fucking days, finding each little tine in his shit. And that's my fork story.
Yeah.
And I found them all.
That is quite the fork story.
Yeah.
I gotta-
Forking crazy. That is forking crazy. Yeah.
Fork and crazy.
So we all do
indeed.
improv. Did you guys talk about that?
What's that?
That we all do improv?
Yeah. Well, not yet. No.
Oh,
We
okay.
didn't introduce you because we didn't know if you wanted to be how involved. Because we just it was
I
kind
can
of
also just sit back and watch too.
Change.
No,
It's too late now though.
Change.
Change? Oh, geez. I could also just be the star of this podcast now.
Change.
I could also just go in the bathroom and listen from there.
Veiled threats. I like it. That's not the bathroom. Don't pee in there.
Oh, okay.
That's Levi's room.
Nice washer and dryer.
Yeah, thanks. And then there's the bathroom is that
We'll
way.
have a tour after. That's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We should do like a new home tour, except never show outside so nobody can see where we live.
Oh, that's smart.
Well, you never know what people can figure out from what's inside your house. I
You're
watched
right.
a
Let's
show.
wait
True.
a long time.
I watched a show where there was a cop showing how easy he could figure out where someone was by backgrounds and stuff, just kind of to show kids who are posting things online.
Yeah.
And talking to people who they might not know.
Well,
So-
watch that show, that cats don't mess with cats or whatever thing, and then they figured out like where this guy's literal apartment was in an apartment complex in Toronto, and they didn't, and his thing had been like dinging him from all over the world, and they just they found it out from like, oh, he's got this kind of like wolf blanket on his bed and like that sort of thing. Like he had nothing in his room.
It was
But a wolf blanket and like a vacuum cleaner, and they figured out where his like exact apartment was in this like crazy multiplex. Like,
That's insane.
yeah, those people are a little bit crazy.
And I've
but
seen people
I
post
think they
like
had a lot of time in their
pictures of their kids' school pictures, which is okay, okay, fine if they're okay with that. But it says like where they go to school, and you're like, no,
Oh my god!
don't do
Yeah.
that. Don't do that. You never know, even if it's locked down, who is taking a screenshot of that?
Well, people have a lot of time in their hands now, even more time than before. So God, I can't imagine.
Oh, we just got a thing in the chat from Decent Chunk 55.
Ah, that piece of shit.
Who's that? Do you know who they
It's
are?
Mandy.
You can't say their names though.
Okay, it's
Or on Twitch or whatever. Is it on Twitch?
It's Mer.
It's
Mer, okay.
that isn't her real name.
Oh, they said say my
Of
name
course. Oh.
all day.
And all night, I shall.
State your full name and your address.
Oh gosh.
Full name, address, blood type.
Medical
For
history.
my kidneys are no good. Just so
The answer to
everyone
all of your
knows.
security questions.
All of my organs are terrible. You don't want them.
Yeah.
You definitely don't want my lungs. You don't want
Definitely
my
don't want
kidneys.
the liver.
The liver. Well, I like to think that's coming back because I haven't really drank
Oh,
much. Yeah.
apparently they don't have organs. And also they wanted to say Amanda Teresa Meher.
My hair.
Mayor.
Mayor.
The mayor. The mayor is watching this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, cool.
The mayor is my business partner, actually.
Surprised that the
Cool.
mayor doesn't have organs. You'd think you'd need those to run a
Don't know if
place.
he has organs or not, though.
Oh gosh.
I never asked him.
Do
but
reptiles have organs?
I think so. Organ grind.
Then he should have organs.
Just think of an organ for some reason.
So did you guys name your podcast The Improv Way?
Yeah.
Just everything.
That's what I thought. Oh, everything's just the Improv Way
so
now.
we are in improv together. Tara and Decent Chunk do a improv for anxiety that has gotten rid of my
Tara and Chunk.
That's definitely what we need to put on our website.
and it's awesome. It's made my life so much better.
Man, that's so cool to hear. And like, I don't know, just when you're posting all the stuff about like when you're singing 12 Days of Christmas and stuff like that, like that was amazing that you would never have done that before.
I used to do it to the kids like it would scare them, startle them.
You were very loud.
I think we get a right to do some minor psychological torture.
Decent
Yes,
Chunk has a
yes.
massage in a few minutes, so they can't stay. That's fine. You got to get all the chunks out of you.
Kneading out the chunks.
Oh, nice.
Chunky.
Be the most decent chunk you can.
Same.
Same. Indeed.
Chunky. So what have you guys been talking about? I haven't had a chance to listen.
Oh,
Is
just
this
anything.
a recap of the...
Just anything. We don't really have a...
I don't ever remember anything we talk about.
Nice, that's awesome. And then when you go back to listen to it, you're like, oh my god, that's what we're
None
talking
of it's
about.
ever
That's great.
premeditated,
That's
is the thing.
great.
Yep.
Well, that's cool.
I mean, sometimes we'll be like, okay, well, we should mention this and this or whatever. Or this is a story from whatever.
Mm.
Like, Levi there was a Facebook credit to our Facebook page, and
Yeah, we were gonna, you know how you can boost posts if you have a page, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Facebook is like, here's $20 in ad credit. Just boost a post with $20 worth of boost. And almost
did you guys
every
boost?
comment,
it's terrible.
almost every comment was insulting us for spending money on sponsoring.
But But you just
and
get
we
$20
said we
free,
did this
right?
for free.
And it was, but
That's hilarious.
It was only boosted for
That's
5 days.
hilarious.
And it said-
So people are losing their minds, like that you boosted that post.
And then
Yeah.
and then there's this other guy who was really super mad because the post was I had captured it.
Super mad.
You guys want to see a fight? Only because I was kind of thinking of
Whose
Ryan.
Line?
Yeah, whose line is it anyway? Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Saying that, but like it was.
Were
we
they
were going to be
pissed?
playing
Were they
Monopoly.
pissed that there wasn't any karate?
Well,
or
we were
something?
going to be playing Monopoly, so that's why we said you guys want to see a fight because you know
Oh,
Monopoly
okay.
traditionally ends in
Yes.
fights, and this did
Throw
end in some.
It ended in chaos.
Oh no.
But it wasn't
Well,
fighting.
that's what happens. That's what it's supposed to do.
Well, but it wasn't Monopoly.
It was not the
board
right
games.
kind of chaos.
And the rules were wrong, and all of the shit, and,
Oh,
and things
right, you
were
were
broken
saying that,
in
right.
it that didn't work. It was
It
hilarious.
was like they copy pasted the rules, injected typos, and then followed none of them.
Yep. Here,
Nice.
first step, unfold the board. What?
Huh?
We're on the
We're on the
computer.
computer. We can't unfold the board.
Yeah.
And anyways, the guy commented, like, Facebook doesn't promote violence. And we're like, they reviewed our post before sponsoring it. Yes, they do, clearly.
I just was like, that's not my
Facebook doesn't
experience.
promote violence.
But like,
Facebook is only violence, as far as I can
what
see.
does he think of fight? A fight doesn't have to be a physical fucking violence at all. I realized the picture was us kicking each other.
You mean
Well,
the
our
drawing?
our-
You mean the drawing?
Not the drawing, it was a little photoshopped
Oh,
picture
okay.
of,
Okay.
like, 2 karate
It was
doers.
just a
Oh, okay.
stock, free image,
Right.
whatever picture of karate, and I superimposed badly as I could our faces on them. It looks so stupid, but it makes me laugh every time I think about it.
And that's our cover photo now.
But yeah,
Nice.
when this guy sees this and goes, "Arr," and he's like,
The things that bring people out of their whatevers is ridiculous.
And it was a case of, like, opinions that really matched the face as well, because he was, like, really curmudgeonly looking fellow.
Oh no. This thing's just like,
yeah.
I hate fighting. Facebook
So-
doesn't allow fighting.
Yeah.
What? Wait a minute.
What are you? What you just made me say? What so much? Macklemore invited me thrift shopping.
I like that.
What?
What? Yeah.
Oh my
So-
god. Do you know this game? Just what you were saying just reminded me of this game that like drove me fucking insane, but it's still driving me insane to this day because I don't even ever want to be around it or play it again, but I don't know what it is. So I don't know how to stay away from it, but
Should I lose?
Fuck, I was. Damn it.
why? What?
It's
We
a
just lost
different
the game.
Oh, it's a different game. Oh, that game, yeah. Because you thought of the game. No, this is a different game where you only get told the rules, so I don't even know. But my friend Clyde used to play it when we go to his house. He'd invite everybody over for board games and then just be like secretly also playing this other game. And it was just like, I don't fucking know what's going on. And it would just
Psycho.
drive me nuts. Yeah. And he'd be like, oh, this, like, oh, you picked up that pen, you something. And then it was just like, okay. Oh, you dropped the pen now. Like, what? And then it would be like, he'd tell you the rules only as you broke them, I guess, was the thing.
I think there's something like that. There's a card game that my boyfriend taught me about called Mao. And you're not allowed to know the rules until you break them. The only way to learn the rules is by playing the game because it's against the rules to tell other people the rules.
Right, okay, that
That's
sounds like
hilarious.
it. Oh my god! Let me tell you that I just wanted to murder him and I just stopped going over for game nights. Because I was like, I can't take it anymore. It's like eating away at my soul or something like, not knowing.
That's traumatizing.
Yeah, it was quite traumatizing to me.
I don't like.
I must know everything and all the rules right away.
I need the plan.
Yes.
Every time, I think pretty much any time I've been upset with someone, it's because they broke the plan, or they refuse to plan,
Yes.
or they don't heed my plan. Like, they just don't.
Yes.
That's the
Why
first
don't they
thing
all
but in
heed
a
our
different way.
plans? For fuck's sakes. Oh, wait, is there swearing on us?
Yes.
Yes.
Did we already swear 20 times?
Oh, yes.
Probably.
Yes.
You can put $20 in the swear jar now
Oh, god damn
for every time you swear.
Ah!
it. Take all my money.
Okay. It's been said aloud and recorded that we can take all her money.
I don't have much.
We're going to use this. Verbal contracts are legally binding.
No,
Keep
no.
this here, but you're gonna probably get
This
the
is fine. This is fun. I'm going to have a candy cane.
No one's stopping you.
I'm just telling you about it.
Okay.
Am I
be
not
like,
allowed to tell you about it?
You are.
Okay. I like your tattoo.
Oh, thanks. I'm planning to get another one
Yes.
soon. I actually booked it, but then I had to cancel it because of COVID.
Yeah.
But
I should too soon.
I want to get more tattoos.
it's fun. Well, it's addicting. When I got my first one, I was in college, and I got like a little Scooby-Doo, and I was like, yeah, that's all I want. That's all I need. And then he was like, you'll get addicted. And I was like, no, I won't. And then I did it until like 20 years later, I guess, and then now I'm addicted again.
Yeah. So everyone talks about like tattoos hurt so bad, right? But then
That's part of it.
when you're getting it, it hurts a little bit. But then you're like, that wasn't so bad at all.
Depending on where.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh yeah, there would
Here.
be pretty.
My friend who does tattoos, she has tattoos everywhere. She's gorgeous, but she's got like none right around her tummy because she's like, no, that's too fucking painful for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
I did I never did this before, but I did get, I'm just waiting for it to come, but tattoo numbing cream to like numb your skin beforehand. I don't know if it works or not, but
I wonder how
we
long.
shall see.
Might not last, but it might help for the outlines. Hard, painful.
Yeah, the outlines are worse than the color. But I've been going to all of my tattoos except for one actually are done by Dick McDermott here.
Who is
in
awesome.
the Miramichi. And it was so funny because when I got my first tattoo, so I got Scooby-Doo because I was in animation school, and like all my tattoos I guess are kind of like commemorative plaques of whatever I've accomplished sort of thing. And then I'm like, I don't know, remember this I guess as if I'm gonna forget it, like. But so I got that Scooby-Doo, and at the time he was just starting, so he was doing just tattoos in his apartment, and his daughter was like just she must have been 2 or 3 or something, I guess.
She's
very
the same
young.
age as my oldest.
Okay, so she would have been maybe 2, 3 at the time. Anyway, so when I was there, it was great because she was around and she was watching cartoons, so I kind of like got to watch cartoons the whole time that I was doing the tattoo. And she was telling me all this stuff about in his apartment and like, I don't know, just entertaining me, I guess, while I was getting my tattoo. And she's like, up there, biters, no. And I was like, biters, no. And then Dick was like, oh, okay, just a second or whatever, wait till she leaves. And then I'm like, oh, but she was very adamant about like me not touching this thing. And so I was like, so after she went in the other room, and then he was like, oh, he's like, wow. She kept wanting to like touch this, I think it was cookie jar or something. Yeah. And she kept wanting to get it. And then, so we had to tell her there was spiders in it. So she wouldn't touch it anymore.
That's great.
So now she warns everybody when they come in to not touch the thing.
Don't. I almost fell for it. Don't. I need to warn you. That's hilarious.
Oh,
It's so cute.
God, yeah. Biters, no. I'm like, okay.
Biters.
What's that all about?
Yeah. Oh, I never thought of that. That was pretty smart.
Telling your children scary things.
There's
Now she's probably has a fear of cookie jars or something now to this day.
Spider jars. Cookies. I hate cookies. They make me think of spiders. Yeah.
Oh, with
Cookies
spider
in the spider
cookies.
jar, don't go in there.
Change.
He's just like, we were just talking about
There's
those
jars
cookies
in
called
the spider.
spiders. It's fine.
5 things you would find in a cookie jar.
Oh.
Spider.
1,
Cookies.
2,
Spider cookies.
Oh,
3.
yes.
Cookie spiders.
4.
And no.
5.
5 things. 5 things.
Tara, 5 important things to hide.
Oh my God. Dead babies.
Yes, always. Yeah.
I was
Like-
wondering what I was gonna.
Anytime we play those games, that's all I can think about. I don't know.
Alright, so 1.
Anyways, okay, that was 1, sorry. Your fingernails after you take them off.
2.
2. Oh.
Wait, what was the question? Things you gotta put in the garbage, right?
Things you gotta hide.
haven't bleached them.
3.
Well, I just been watching Dr. Pimple Popper, so your big pimples.
4.
Definitely gonna hide them. And your other wives that are not allowed in the country.
5 things.
5 things. Levi. 5 things you would plant.
A flower.
1,
A bean.
2,
A noodle.
3,
More plants.
4,
A dog.
5.
5 things. Mel, 5 types of glasses.
Reading.
1.
Running.
2,
Sewing.
3,
Building.
4.
And broken.
5
5 things.
5 things.
5
things.
5 things.
5 of
Can you do
the
that? Oops.
5 monkeys.
I don't know their names.
5 of the 5.
They're probably like Peter, Paul, John,
1, 2, 3.
Davy. Oops, that's me.
Davy. Yes, yes,
Davy.
and Jones.
5 things. 5 things.
Levi. 5 things you can do on the computer.
Play games.
1,
Not play games.
2,
Podcast.
3,
Close it.
4,
Turn it off.
5. Woo!
5 things. 5 things. Mel, 5 letters that start with G.
Jif.
1,
Jif.
2,
Oh.
Jif.
Whoa.
Geoff.
Oh.
Gorgeous.
5
5 things.
5 things. 5 things.
5 pretend cereal brands.
Marshmallow Ghost Bleeps.
1.
Cactus Crunchies. Napkin Noochies. Skeleton Twinkies.
4,
And leash ladles.
5
5 things.
5 things. Levi.
5
5 types of telephones.
cell phone,
1,
telephone,
2,
phone,
3.
hello,
4,
goodbye.
5. They're gonna say banana phone.
I should have.
Cactus crunchies. The prickly cereal that stays
This is
cold
much
and
better than at the improv
Says
because you get to
crunchy
like
milk.
look around at things, but
I
at the
know.
improv class there's nothing. It's just black theater.
There's just other.
You're
other
like,
humans, and you're
curtains.
just like,
Chairs.
5 things in this room, and
That
you're
thing
like,
over there. Yeah.
there are not even 5 things in this room.
a chair and another chair,
Yeah.
some chairs, this,
The fucking walls.
something up there. You know what's cool is
Oh,
where
God.
that theater is. I get to clean at night, and when I like not just specifically that theater, I do like most of that side of the
You
building.
get to clean it
I do. I like
for
working.
free.
I like no. I pay them. No. Just joking.
That's a service that they offer. Come and clean. You pay us. It's very therapeutic.
We're really nice to you. It's worth it for that. And the Blue Cross.
They are a
And the
really
Blue Cross.
nice
They're super nice.
place.
They're,
Not that I've ever worked there or anything.
well, the
but
people there are all pretty nice. Like I don't know everybody there. Like I'm only on one side of it. Like the other side is a school. But
okay.
yeah. And,
Oh, I understand now. Okay.
But in the sections that I work in, there are like these concierge closets. But in them are ladders that go way, way up and
What?
into like the theater rafters and stuff.
Oh,
I know. terrifying.
super
Every time
cool.
I look up there, I feel like I should go up there and look, and I'm like, no, I shouldn't. Am I insane? It's really high.
Oh, I'd never make it.
No, I just go up 3 steps and be scared. Like, and I'm not even. I just don't do it.
One night after judo, anyways, I was over at the judo dojo, but you can go up on the roof. But for some reason, I thought there was like, I don't know, a stairway to get up onto the roof. So we're there, and then
Time for parkour.
after we're hanging out, and then Victor's like, "Oh yeah, do you want a beer or whatever?" So I'm like, "Oh yes, of course I want a beer." And then he's like, oh, "Okay, like I'll go get them." And then like you guys go up on the roof or whatever. So I was like, "Oh okay." So I'm like, "Oh, how do we get on the roof?" But like this whole time that I've been there, there's just a fucking ladder that goes up into the roof. But like I never thought that that's what they were climbing up, because not only is it a ladder that's like you know how big the thing is.
Yeah.
A ladder that just goes up into the roof. It's not even against anything. It's just in the hole in the roof and like on the ground. Like it's not leaning against anything. So I'm like, I don't know how he's got it up there. And I was like, okay, like I really want this beer though. Free beer. Okay. Like we ended up like
And then the beer will make it
three
easier to
fucking
go down.
steps. Jesus. Yeah, right. Yeah, so I was like, I'm just gonna go.
Are we gonna have another guest?
Special guest. My son.
I guess he's off into his room.
Yes.
Bye, Cam.
Cam. Yeah. So, we have some equipment coming. Maybe we'll be here soon from one of our sponsors, Mr. Cartoons.
What's the equipment?
You can
find
explain
out.
it because you were the one talking, and I'm not a technologist.
Oh, is it the little thing?
That's the
with
scientific word,
the
isn't it?
dials?
The little thing.
Yes, I agree.
So you guys will get to do levels.
Yeah.
Or is it a thing that does sound effects?
I don't even know.
Oh.
Let's find out.
Yeah. My app.
So we have a camera coming.
Ooh, wow.
So we won't have to use this little thing over here.
Okay.
If we even want to use the camera, which
Okay.
we might.
That'll be cool. That's very cool.
And
So then you'll just be streaming like on Twitch video.
yeah,
Or is that what you guys do? Twitch? Or?
Yeah.
this is on Twitch right now. Yeah.
Yeah. We're not like on camera or anything. We're not really geared for that right now. We want to be something that people can just listen to while they're going about their day. We might add some content with video at some point.
Decent chunks getting a massage right now. right this second.
We don't want to hear about your pervy situation.
They didn't say it. I just.
Who's massaging?
Oh, we don't want to hear about you thinking about their
Oh,
pervy situation.
now we know what you're thinking about. Oh my gosh.
That was because a few
Wait
minutes
till
ago. They
she
said in a
gets
few
back.
minutes.
And now Chonks knows what you've been thinking about too.
That's
She's
fine.
been
Oh my
thinking
god, we're
about it,
so
too.
gonna improv about this
Chunk
in
will
improv.
accept it.
That's
And
great.
So, Cartoons also said if we stream from Restream.io, we can have it streamed to Twitch, YouTube, and a Facebook account. or
Oh,
page
fancy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he
At
does.
the same time,
Cool.
which we might do.
Oh,
Because then
I'm
we
sure
won't
will
have to
do.
export it to YouTube. It'll just be there.
Yeah.
Nice. That's pretty awesome. So, here's a funny clap story.
I'm always
funny.
down for a funny clap story.
I'm down.
Can you tell I've not been out for a very long time? But...
It makes me laugh because I don't think of this kind of...
Yeah, this isn't the clap story,
No,
just
tell
a
us-
clap
Tell us
story.
about that, huh? Give us a clap story.
Oh god.
Clap
So
story.
I didn't know this, but so I've been doing judo and jiu-jitsu for like about 3 years now.
You're a
But
green belt now, right?
I'm a green belt.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Clap.
So we went for a this workshop at another dojo, and there's like our dojo's it's just not very formal, I guess. So there's a lot of things that other dojos do that we just don't do, I guess, or I found out.
Yeah.
So when we went there, like it's connected to our dojo, like there's just like a mothership, I guess. They have the dojos that go
Mothership.
down from that. So we were at the mothership. So they were giving out some promotions. So they would give some on their belt or a stripe or whatever, and then everybody's clapping, right? Like, as a congratulations. So, we did that several times. So that's the clapping would be the normal thing of what people are doing that I know anyway. So then I didn't realize though that when in jiu-jitsu, like one of the things when they start, so that you acknowledge yes and they acknowledge that we're starting, that the lesson is over and you're actually going to go do stuff now, that they all just do a single clap like this.
Yeah.
And everybody does it in unison. Okay, so after they did all these awards, if I could accept me, of course.
Me too. It would be me too.
So they're all like, blah, 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 blah. All right, like explain everything. And then they're like, all right, let's go. And then they went to all go like that, which they all did, but I just kept clapping like a fucking moron. And then I was just like, oh, God. Everyone saw that. Horrible. Thank you. And then I got the clap.
And then you got the clap.
Jiu-jitsu gave me the clap.
Remind me never to go there. Or remind me to go
protection,
there.
or at least
I
a
know. No gi.
It's pronounced G.
So there's like, for the longest time I was
Okay.
reading some jiu-jitsu books, and the way that no gi is spelled is N-O-G-I. So when you look at it, it just spells noogie or noogie. So I'm like, what is this noogie thing? Like, keep talking
It's a move
about.
you don't want to experience. The classic noogie.
Nogi is weird though.
Like
Because you're like kind of fighting with like just spandex stuff on, so it's weird.
Yeah, no.
There's nothing to grab, and when you try to
Like
grab
sexy
stuff, like you're like,
flavors.
oh, yeah.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing.
Yes.
That sounds
Yes.
hilarious.
Oh my
I
god.
just picture them in those like morph suits for some reason.
Oh yeah, those like
Fighting.
entirely like covers the face and everything.
Fighting.
This is nogi. It should be, so you don't have to like have someone
Fucking
spitting
see
on
them.
you or whatever. Or not spitting on you, but breathing moistly or whatever, I guess.
Breathing moistly.
On you. Ugh.
No breathing moistly. Says that's a mandate from our Prime Minister.
He's
Yes.
speaking moistly.
Yeah, we are not allowed, or else we will be imprisoned for 25
Oh my
years.
god. I know, it's harsh here.
Life sentence if you don't wear a mask.
Joke's on them. I'm on antidepressants. I have dry mouth.
Mm.
I haven't been able to form spit since like 1999.
Oh my god.
Just kidding, but it do be like that sometimes.
Every so often.
Which is why the candy all the time.
Oh, that makes sense.
Always
Yeah.
candy, always.
Some of that stuff, like, I'm not on it right now in case you can't tell, and I'm not on my meds, but I get medication for, so I have ADHD, diagnosed.
80 of them? I don't know, it's a lot.
You have 80?
I have ADHDs. It's a lot. It's a lot every day. So
I only have one.
mostly I've just been like dealing with it. I guess like I can't remember what they call it. There's probably some fancy word of it, but it's just like it's just essentially dealing with it without medication.
Okay.
Coping.
Yeah, using coping skills. Right. Yes. Yeah. That's what I've been doing this whole time.
I don't know that word very well, unfortunately.
There are a bunch of things, I guess, that I just have learned to do to be able to function in society or whatever as a productive member of society, somewhat. But lately, because I've been working on this TV show, I just had a lot, and it's just like, oh my gosh, all of my coping mechanisms are not really working. So I went to go get medication, but oh my god, it's like $20 a day for the medication. Like, it's crazy. So anyways, I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that, but it was just crazy. And the amount of just what you were saying, just the amount of side effects, like I'm still kind of questioning if I even should take this medication, I guess, at this point, because the list of side effects was like more than what is bothering me, and part of what is bothering me was in the side effects. So it was like, I need help with like trying to eat and keeping my house tidy and sleeping, and then some of the side effects are like, you'll forget to clean your house, you won't sleep, and you won't eat. Like, that's not helpful.
We got a chat from Mr. Cartoons.
Oh, he must have heard you talking about him.
He says,
Those ears burning.
Learned to overdo.
I don't know what that means.
I am...
Are you okay?
And overdo is in quotes as well.
What was I just talking about? It's going to be delayed.
I
so
think.
it's probably something I
So
said.
maybe he's suggesting you're gonna have to learn to overdo it. I don't know. Clarify.
That's what I'm already
please
doing.
Elaborate.
Oh, I said I learned to cope. Oh yeah, but you overdo everything.
Oh, funny.
That is my solution. Yeah,
You need to gear down, but it's GEQR down. You need to gecker down.
Get her down. Get her down.
Yes, so that is my
100
coping
gex.
mechanisms. Is instead of doing a thing once on time, I'll just do it 6 times to make sure that it's done, and then I know it's at least done once.
Yeah.
So is that coping? I don't know.
Well, yeah. Sometimes meds aren't the right meds, or they won't work for what you want. But yeah, like mine seem to be doing good.
And I'm not saying don't take meds. Take meds.
Oh,
take
yes.
all the meds.
Oh no, I know.
Sounds great to me.
No, but sometimes
if
they
it's-
don't work. Sometimes you need to, and I mean, it was a few different ones that I had to try that didn't work
Okay,
before I found what did.
that's cool. But you have found something that's
Yep,
good.
I've got a cocktail of 3 different things that work great.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
But they work great.
Cocktail.
They don't have those.
I've got
It
cocktails
is
everywhere.
11:50. We should do our break.
Yes,
A little 5-minute break
sounds good.
that we do every time.
It's
That's where we do it.
for peeing and drinking and having the
At the
hoedown.
same time.
Good, because I gotta pee. I just crossed my legs.
All right.
Okay.
Probably won't pee though, because ADHD. That's one of the other things. Is
All
like
right,
not going to the
let me-
washroom.
Let me put on our royalty-free elevator music.
Nice.
And we're back.
It's beautiful.
So, Tara, your mother and I found a joint in your room.
Oh no.
Have you been smoking weed?
No. That must have been left here by the old owners.
The old owners of what? We've lived here for 15 years.
I mean, or ghosts, I guess. Not me.
So, you're telling me a ghost likes to smoke weed?
Wow. I mean, I don't know what his preferences are. That could just have been his gateway. Maybe he's into harder things now.
This is what call getting faded.
I don't know. I'm inclined to believe her. I mean, I've met a few ghosts.
Getting faded is so like 2019, pre-COVID.
Well, you're wearing sunglasses.
Now we call
in
it
the
going
house.
coves. What?
You're wearing sunglasses in the house.
It's because it's prescription sunglasses.
That was good. I'm your new stepdad.
Oh my god.
You know, the
Oh
skateboard.
my god. That scared me.
Flip and leaves.
Alan_needs_ says,
So
hi,
funny.
Tara.
Alan.
Oh, hi, Alan. Miss you, Alan. I do miss improv.
Me too. Will it be next week if we're in yellow, or?
Are we gonna go into yellow?
I don't know.
We won't be prepared. I think we're gonna wait till it's yellow and then we'll do an announcement.
I just
or
always
whatever.
hope for next week or next
Yeah.
week or next week.
I mean, it's kind of crazy because we're like, are we at 0? I'm not up on the.
Yeah, but you know what happens is
COVID
people
news,
come
but-
here when we're yellow
I
and they're
know.
orange.
I never
they do
even
it
thought
anyway.
of that.
Because we live closer to where the improv is, we'll have a lot easier of a time getting there.
That's another thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, this week has just been nothing but good news for us.
Everything's gotten exponentially better.
I mean, yeah, like aside from the car crash, I'm finally a week without any unfortunate events.
Hey, well that's awesome. It's moving up.
Yep. Moving on up.
It does suck when shitty things happen, but what
Shitty
I have
things are
found is that shitty things are low, and then there's always those highs. You can't have the lows without the highs. So if your life was like this, it'd be fucking boring. And I'm just doing a line.
Yeah, but what if it was like this?
Like what?
Like straight line, but way up here. Just nothing but highs.
You're high all the time?
Yeah.
Holy shit, Levi.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Those people are called manic. They don't want to be up there all
That
the
is
time.
fine.
Because they're fucking... That's even crazier than the lows I've found.
It's too much work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. And
I've
also...
had
ugh,
No, but if it was too much work or anything bad happening, that would constitute a low. I just want this.
I think if you're doing that high, if you ever do have a low, even if your low is quite a high low, holy crap, it's going to seem like it's a very bad low. I would not want that. I'm happy for my highs and lows
Mighty
and highs and
Father.
lows, but I used to, well, that's what everybody thinks they want, I guess. Oh, happiness all the time, but happiness is only a result. Like, happiness is the
Yeah, but what if you were like
result of
physically
something
unable to feel upset?
happening. Oh, like you're a psychopath or whatever?
I mean, you'd be happy.
I don't know.
Boy.
I wonder. If you're unable to feel upset, is that the...
Yeah, and no, can't feel sad.
Oh, you can't feel sad.
It's not even
Well,
like
would your
that you're
happiness be
bottling it up.
happiness? Because
Yeah.
you'd just be nothing. It would just be nothing, wouldn't it?
No, you can feel happy, just not sad.
Remind me of that Truman Show. Remember that with
Oh,
Jim
right, and he's like
Carrey?
going around all the time, and everybody's
Everything's
this.
perfect for him all the time, and it was you didn't realize.
I
it
guess
was
that stuff
television,
reminds
really.
me, yeah, of that. And then also there's a episode of 40 Rock where Tina Fey dates this guy who is just like I think it's Chris Pine or something, but he's like just a gorgeous person. So all his life, people have treated him like with just like at this exceptional level that he doesn't kind of deserve because he's really stupid, I guess. So they'll tell him that he's right, or they'll laugh at him when he's not funny and all this. So then when she kind of brings him to reality, he's just like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And I guess that's what I always think of, like when people are like, I just want to be happy all the time, but I don't think it's a realistic, because happiness is just a result. It's not a state of being. So you'd have to be doing things constantly that would make you happy.
Makes me think of that Rob Lowe character on
Yes.
on Parks and Recreation.
Yes, where he's just like,
He's just so positive all the time.
That can be annoying.
Oh yeah.
Cartoons says John Hamm.
Yes.
John Hamm.
A moment of silence for John Hamm.
Yeah. Well, I can't even.
May he rest in peace.
Pieces of ham.
You're like, oh my God, karate lesson said John Hamm is dead.
Hashtag.
No.
Check out our hashtag RIP John Hamm. Sorry, John Hamm.
It's for
We don't
when
make
you
the rules.
RIP.
You know what to do into the volcano.
Oh gosh.
Lloyd, no.
So, happiness all the time.
Yep. And that's the goal of karate lessons.
Change.
And that's the goal.
Change.
And that's not maybe the best thing.
There we go.
Here, here.
Oh God.
I like the time when we were playing 5 things and I told you 5 things to do. I forget what they were. And you were like, change. So I had to think of 5 more things for you to do. Asshole.
Oh,
I was
clever
considering doing that
improv.
again today.
I could see it in your face. I could see it in your face. It made me have pressure to not care. I was like, oh, I'm not going to try and put any effort into this. And then it hurt back by my face. Because it just, I couldn't think of anything. I was trying to think of 5 different glasses and I looked at a drinking glass and didn't
You
use
didn't say
that
drinking?
symbol.
Oh, God.
It's the same with the telescope. Like, I don't want to use something just because I've seen it. But what else is there? It's right there.
I'm not. I only just use things as I see them.
Things to use to look at things.
Salt shaker. Cactus.
5 things that you won't use as 5 of these things.
Oh.
Maybe.
Pineapple.
1,
Don't.
2,
7.
3,
Uh-huh.
4.
Yay!
5.
5 things.
5 things. 5 things, 5 things, 5 things.
5 things you could burn to keep warm that aren't wood.
A person.
1.
Clothing.
2.
Yeah.
2 people.
Oh, yes.
3 people.
4.
4
Oh.
people.
Oh my
5.
God, yes. You'd need a
bundle of
big
sticks.
incinerator.
5 things, 5 things, 5 things.
5 things.
A bundle
A
of sticks
bundle
is
of
wood.
fags.
Yes.
5 nicknames you wish you had in elementary school.
Oh, Tolly.
1,
Sees things.
2,
Coolly.
3.
Check out Cooley over there.
Smells good.
Oh, I had that. Person said
Great skin.
5.
Perfect.
I want to hold on to
Buffalo
Great
Bill.
Skins, please. Oh, look at all C's things over here.
Yeah, there's great skin right there.
Hey, did you see Smells Good? Score that roll? What about... Yeah, well, it wasn't as cool as Tolly's. Tolly's roll was...
I feel like if your nickname was Smells Good, people would abbreviate it as Smelly.
When I was in
Well, that's what Shelly's short for.
university,
Smells
like my last name is Odie Bear, but then they changed it to, so I,
Odie
I
Bear,
have
Frank.
like a,
Yeah, poor Frank.
yes, so they changed it to Odor Bear because I would always smell things first, like I have a heightened sense of smell. And it was one of the reasons why, like, when I used to smoke, it was great because it like dulled my sense of smell. Because most fucking things in the world are stinky. Let me just tell you this right now. You may not smell it, but it's fucking stinky. You're stinky. Like, everything stinks. And when you have a heightened sense of smell, like, I can pick out, like, I could smell gum. One time I was walking down the street and I was like, I smell gum. Who's smoking? Who's chewing hubba gum? And there was someone had spit it out on the street, like, over there. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I smelling that? So anyways, most people stink. So anyways, they gave me this nickname, Odor Bear. But then when they call me that, I think everybody thought that I smelled. And not that I smell things.
Yeah.
No, it is my nose that
Yes.
is being used here. Please.
Anyways. Levi, stop bringing up these memories of my
Shaming-
childhood.
Shaming
Not my
our
fault.
guest.
I'll do it more.
Alright. What's next?
Whatever we want.
Yep, pretty much. What else was there on? Was there some other stuff on Facebook that happened? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know. I mean, if that boosted post was still up, we could read and make fun of the comments, but I can't find them.
I couldn't find it either, and now I can't remember if I deleted it or not.
Someone
I don't
had used
think
like a
I did.
reaction image. It was either like Sam Elliott or that one picture, just some picture of some dude with like a mustache looking at the camera. Like,
oh god.
or maybe it was Sam Elliott because it was like paying to sponsor something on Facebook. You must be a special kind of stupid or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
and it's like,
And he responded with, "We did this for free, and it got you to see it."
Yeah.
like
And comments, because like that's the other thing is your posts won't rise in the
but you just see all these like
feed with
so and so has
comments.
seen this, and it's like people who aren't going to care about what we're talking about.
That's
Our
even
audience is
better. That's even
It's
better.
fine. All boomers welcome to listen and whatnot, but
And because he commented with a picture, obviously Facebook's not going to detect any like hurtful stuff in the comments, so the reach of the post won't be taken down at all.
yeah.
Because if people say, like, if people angry react or even sad react,
Oh, then it doesn't go up in
it
the
can hurt the
feed.
reach of the post.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
So yeah, anyway, the moral is we're not going to fucking pay for that. We're not going to
Yeah.
pay for that to happen to us.
Yeah.
The things
thanks,
that
Facebook.
enrage people, I think, is hilarious.
Mhm.
Like, you can just go scroll.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to look at it, and you don't have to comment on it. I find it
True.
weird that people have that much time on their hands, I guess, to comment about things that.
I used to comment and argue a little more than I should have, and it honestly was when I was just unhappy. So, unhappy in general, and maybe
Great place to take out your aggressions.
And
then.
maybe those things needed, didn't. I don't know that every time that they deserved the wrath I gave, but I'm pretty sure it was always for something, bigoted or, exclusive or something like that.
I used to take out my wrath not on Facebook, but on at Reddit, because I just feel that Redditors deserve whatever they fucking get.
Oh, yeah.
So there was a
Reddit.
I just
Deserve
follow
what you
like
get.
yeah. If you're on fucking Reddit, you deserve whatever the fuck is
You
coming
get
at
what
you.
you deserve.
Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible. But I
Yeah.
follow like just our like a subreddit for foxes, and then all these people were posting shit on there of their pet foxes, and I was just like, this is quasi horrific to me, because they weren't like foxes that were like they can't be released to the wild. They were like bred as pets, and I was like, this is crazy. Like, I didn't even know this was a thing. So I was following some, but then some people were just like, oh, here's this thing that I'm keeping captive. So I just started writing on there. I was like, oh my god, me and you are the same. I have a baby whale, and I keep it in my above ground pool. It's an ITEX pool, and it's in my backyard. And I was like, and my baby whale is so cute, and it loves it there because it has my love to love it. And I pet it, every day when I'm able to go out and pet it, and I feed it pellets and this and that. It doesn't care because it's safe. And it loves living in my pool and all this shit. So then they fucking lost it. And the more they lost it, the more I just agreed with them, like, that we were doing the right thing, both they and I, of keeping these lovable pets in captivity.
No, we know that this fox is okay with it. Yeah, I know. I know that the
And
whale
that
is.
was fun.
Yep.
But not something that I do it, like, a lot
Yeah.
anymore.
No.
I was just like, I had enough of this. Like, oh,
So
God.
now when I see somebody being, you know, an asshole to me or whatever online, I'm just like, yeah, no, you're not happy, and I feel bad for you.
Oh, yeah.
I pity people,
Definitely
and
are.
it's funny because, like, I think some people want pity, but not really. Who wants that really? Who wants to be called pitiful? You know?
It might be, like, just attention. You get attention, and
Yeah.
any attention
Well,
can be... Well, any attention is attention.
but imagine, like, because I mean, I used to like talk down to myself and stuff like that, and that over the last year or so, I've been working on my self-esteem and stuff. And something that my therapist said to me was, if you can talk down to yourself, you can talk up to yourself.
Oh, smart
Yeah.
therapist.
So, oh, he's great. And so it sounded stupid at first, like I felt like I was on Sesame Street or fucking something like that, talking to myself in the mirror. But then I was thinking about, then after a while, it wasn't so much that got less silly, it was that I'd be like, man, I'm stupid. And I'm like, that's dumb that I just did like that. That doesn't even that sounds ridiculous now.
Yeah.
So then it kind of did that for a while until it swung to, hey, I kind of rock.
You do rock.
So
You
and
rock.
everybody fucks up and makes mistakes, and I
You
try not
do.
to be, I'm not going to be conceited about things, and I probably will still be self-critical, but
I think that we are probably all our own worst critics.
but yeah, people who are mean to me, it's like, joke's on you. You can't be possibly
Yeah,
as mean to me
exactly.
as I'm mean.
Yeah.
I'm a jerk.
So true.
What can you say to me that I haven't said to myself?
Yeah.
Good luck, buddy. Can't lie behind
It is
me.
true, but that is good advice to talk up to yourself. Like, that is good. You
And I mean,
can
what-
do it. You've done everything up to this point, and that has led you here, and you can do that all again, no
Yeah.
problem.
Oh, absolutely.
And then some. But it is hard. It's hard to, like, I don't know. I find that the older you get, change is just something that you don't want. Never
Change.
want. As you get younger, change is probably something that you do want.
Change.
As you're in the middle age, you're very even.
Yeah. I like that. It's always the third one that brings out the real stuff. Because it's
Just
like,
be even.
here's one thing, and then you go change, and then they go, the
Opposite
opposite of
thing.
that
Yeah.
thing, and then it's like, nah, it's cheating. It's like, oh,
What's the
something weird
middle?
like eating grass.
Change.
Something like nephew grass.
Oh. Weird. Mm.
We're keeping that one.
Okay.
I'm not making you change that one.
Oh, man. That's funny.
I will keep that.
Nephew. Yeah, write that down.
Are you guys gonna
If
have
anyone
like
wants to
merch
use
for
that as
your
a
show?
password, they may.
Nephew grass.
Merch for our show.
If we get popular enough that we could turn a profit by paying for merch, then yeah.
Yeah.
What? You don't pay for merch. You just go and put your junk on like a site like.
Y'all like to just put your junk on things.
Yeah, but wouldn't it
Whip your
wouldn't it
junk out.
cost you to get them to make it?
No, there's places like what I do. I have rash guards for judo, so I just get the images. I put them on there, and then they do all the shipping, everything. It's just kind of hooked up to my website, or
Okay.
I could also take orders and just order it, and then you just mark it up. It's all profit, baby.
Good to know.
Yeah, so then you don't have to have any actual pre-buying, because that's very costly, because then you end up having to buy all the different sizes and stuff. But this way it's just all at the t-shirt shop or wherever, someplace in China.
Well,
I don't know where it is.
Wait until the nephew grass shirts come out.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
What is that? Like
Nephew
it's the milder grass that you grew that you give to your younger nephew who is of legal age.
Oh, that's
That
great.
I would not do
That's great.
at all in case any people who have my nephews are listening to this. It's a total joke and would never.
That's great.
But yeah,
Oh, God.
nephew grass brought to you by the makers of Nice Turf. Turfs can surf on up on out of here.
Nice.
Turfy worf.
Made $6 from selling stuff with cats on
Pure
it. Pure profit.
profit.
Good
Oh,
job, Kurt.
yeah.
And you know what? People can go, that's not very much, but it's like,
You gotta break
it's
into
more
the.
than zero.
You gotta break
How
into
much
the
did you
rash
make off
guard
of your
game.
shirts?
Yeah, how much did you make selling cat
I made
stuff?
enough off of
Market
selling
value.
my rash guards to buy myself 2 rash guards. That's a lot.
Yep. And no rashes.
And no rashes.
No
Check
rashes,
it.
just class.
Check it. Although I have a big bruise here in my eye.
Oh,
I think it might have been from a kid though.
kids are ruthless. They just flail.
There's one that I'm constantly being partnered with. I think his partner, like, because everybody's just partnered with one partner because of the our zoning now. So
Apparently some of that $6 was from you.
nice. Like,
Oh, yeah,
we would
the
have just
tank-
given
tank
you
top.
$6.
Yes, I bought a tank top through
Woo!
them with, and it said, some of us are out here now trying not to look like assholes.
Nice.
Because, you know,
You only sold $6 worth of that? That's pure gold.
God damn.
I love
Sell
it.
more.
I just wish it was warmer here that I could wear it more often.
Ah.
It's not tank top weather in eastern Canada for very long periods of time.
But when it is, it gets friggin' hot out here.
When
does.
it is.
It's extreme. Like, people are like, oh yeah, is it hot as this place here? And it's like, yeah, we've hit 40, 45.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah, is it as cold as this? Yes, we've hit like minus
We get
40,
it
45
all.
Celsius for all of you Americans.
We are crazy here, though, in that specifically here because of the
Well, is it
short
minus
wearing in the snow time. Huh?
Is it minus 40 also Fahrenheit and Celsius?
Yes,
It's
sorry.
when they line up.
You're right.
When I went to Germany, I researched what the weather would be because it was right around this time, like in February when I went, and it said, "Oh, it's comparable to Canada," and we're kind of in line, on the what's that called?
The equator?
Meridian. Well, not on the equator, but what are the ones as they go up?
That might be the meridian. Yeah.
Meridian lines. We're the same or whatever. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess that makes sense. So I fucking wore all my winter clothes that I would wear here. And it was like goddamn spring there. It was ridiculous. And I was sweating all the time. And they were bundled up the same as I was. But it was plus 4, plus 10, I think it was one day. And I was just wearing a t-shirt and stuff. And they're like, no, wear your jacket. Put your jacket on. Put your jacket on. They were just very concerned it was going to be cold. And I'm like, this is not
I'm
cold.
Canadian.
I feel stupid that I have winter boots on here because there's no snow. I mean, there was snow, but
The dusting.
yeah, I was like, this is not snow. And then I was telling them that, when it's this weather in Miramichi, people wear their shorts. And they're like, oh, no, that's crazy. You're joking. That's crazy. I'm like, no.
As you can see, I'm not joking in my shorts or whatever.
When I came back, on the drive back, there was someone wearing shorts, and I was like, I can take pictures and send them to me. I was like, here, it's proof. And it's not even as fucking warm as it was there, so.
Oh my god.
I had a student when I was teaching, and he wore shorts all winter long, the whole winter. He walked to school, and I was like, what is wrong with you? But
I'm
said
not.
he was
I don't
warm,
get
I
cold.
guess.
I'm cool.
I guess. He was too cool for pants.
Yeah, they call me a super cool tough guy because I'm never cold.
Super cool, pantless, tough guy.
Hope my friends don't find out I own a coat.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god. I had a friend growing up who would hide her coat every morning and then stand out there in her Varney t-shirt and her fly trap hair.
Nice. Nice.
But
who can spray that
I mean,
up?
how are you going to see her Varney t-shirt? Or Chip and Pepper t-shirt?
And
She's
it
covering
only
it
has
with
it
an
on the
ugly,
back and
fuzzy
there. You
sweater.
can't wear a jacket.
Tucked in right here. That's it. And you
Yep.
get the rest of it coming down. You get the hip hugger 501s on.
Yep.
Fucking 90s, man. Oh my god. I was a grunge kid most of the time in the 90s, so...
I imagine that was an experience.
Yeah, it was. It was. I did
The
have...
90s was the best.
Yeah.
Alan says that they're being call out.
They're being what?
They're
Called
being
out.
Call out.
They're being call out.
They're being call out.
Hi, call out. I'm Mom.
Now you're being called out.
Oh.
Because of your shorts? Because of
I
your
don't know.
shorts?
I think that's what they were implying, but now we're just calling them out for saying call out.
Like, don't come
I'm so
in.
glad I'm not the
You'll
one
get
that said
made
that.
So glad I
Me
didn't
too.
make that
Oh
mistake.
my god.
Oh,
Oh,
embarrassing.
Couldn't be me.
No. Love to see it. Poggers.
Very pog.
So pog. I like using the lingo of the kids today.
Oh, that's
the
good.
lingo of the kids today.
You'll be happy to know that I used On Fleek specifically in one of the episodes for the show. It's all it just surrounds, everything surrounds the term On Fleek.
And what year did you say that in?
It's not coming out till 2022.
Oh. Oh, man.
See, the kids today, they can't keep any sort of attention span. Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm just joking. The kids have a good attention span. I wouldn't want to hold attention on most of the things going on today.
Mr. Cartoons is having a blast. Look at that.
What? I'm so glad you entertained me.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Cowboy Curtis.
Oh, Cowboy Curtis. The only thing I can remember of that character from Pee-wee's Playhouse was that one time he came over and he was saying that I think Pee-wee wanted him to come for a sleepover, and he was like, "Oh no, I can't come over for a sleepover because I sleep naked without pajamas."
It was very inappropriate some of the stuff. And it's funny because there's one character who had, I think it might have been Cherry, but she had like a, coitus, like it was like a weird voice, and it was like cowboy coitus, and I'm like, cowboy coitus?
I actually
Really?
remember something about that.
Oh my god. So what do you think Pee-wee's Playhouse actually was? I feel like it was like a drugged out dream that he's having, and he's like in the bathroom when he like of some sort of like
I feel like it was an experiment. See what they could get away with.
Oh my god, but
it definitely was
but
that.
so weird, it wasn't, it might have been fucked up, but it was also like not like nothing else ever was like that. I never saw anything like that in my life before.
I wonder how it got
Holy
on
shit.
the air. Is there a documentary about like Pee-wee's Playhouse, like the making of?
They
or anything?
dragged him for masturbating in a porn theater where you go to masturbate. Like, that's what people were doing. Yeah, it's illegal to do that in those places, and I wouldn't really feel comfortable going to a place knowing that that's what's going to happen in there, but some people are looking for that, and that's fine or whatever if everybody's consenting. But that's what they're playing there. So he goes there, and he was arrested for that. Because it technically is illegal to be exposing yourself, but, why do they have that? I'm not that I even agree with having that. It's
all
seems
very
like a
weird.
consensual
All
thing.
very weird.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone there is fine with it.
But I mean, I guess not everybody there might be fine with it. They might be going there to look at it and then to think about it later.
Oh, he did an
Kurt
improv class.
says
Hilarious! It's all coming
It
together.
came from his improv class. It was the only character he did that people liked.
Oh man.
That's
Oh my
great.
god, I'm scared to know what the other ones must have been, because it was pretty fucked up. The movies, though, I actually like the movies.
Oh, they're amazing. They're
The
amazing.
movie, the trucker in that one of them that dropped him off and then had that crazy face. I always remember that because it was like a claymation animation thing. This trucker dropped him off and he was, I forget which one it was that he was traveling.
I think it's the circus one.
I think it is too. But yeah, so he got hitched a ride with this trucker lady, and she talked to him. She's this old, friendly old gal and whatever. And then she dropped him off. Like, it's insinuated that she's a ghost of some sort or something like that. And then her face turns into this crazy, bizarre tongue, eyes out, everything. Like,
God.
very old. Yeah, like I'm sure it would look ridiculous now, but I remember thinking, whoa, because of the effects of it. And then I would watch behind my parents' back. I'd watch like Freddy Krueger movies and stuff like that, and then I would like make. I made a farm scene one time. It's so funny because I don't eat animals anymore. But when I was a kid, I made this. Had a bunch of Play-Doh or plasticine or whatever, and I made a whole big scene of a farm, and it was like chickens, cows, or whatever like that. Except it was also Freddy Krueger's farm, and they were just all sliced in half. There was pieces everywhere.
That's
And
awesome.
my mother was disturbed by that to the point where she's brought it up many times.
Remember when we thought you were a psychopath?
Yeah, she probably still thinks it a little. Not, but it's fine. It's
Remember
like,
when we started thinking
I'm
you
at
were a
peace with it.
psychopath?
And that's why I don't try to say like someone is psycho or crazy in a ableist way.
Like,
I have mental illness.
when I plasticined the truth, mother?
I have mental illness, and I acknowledge it, and I would never try to call anybody mentally ill if they weren't, or whatever, or
But if they were.
But if they were,
I'm calling you on
then
all
I'll
of it.
say, yeah, hey, that person is mentally ill, and that's okay.
Yeah. It is 12:30.
It's 12:30 already. Holy shit!
Fuck.
Oh.
Does that mean another place? Huh?
What?
What does 12:30 mean?
It means we've been an hour and a half
Woo!
already.
Which is the amount of time that you stay for it.
Oh, sweet! Yay! Pure profit.
Yeah.
Pure profit.
$6.
So thank you, and everybody who has watched, and this has
And
been-
we'll watch later.
And we'll watch later.
And we'll watch again.
I'll see you again. We'll
Over
see you
and
again
over.
next week, and
Stop.
maybe have someone else, or maybe not, or whatever. But we'll just have fun anyway.
Maybe we'll have.
So I don't know how to end this.
Oh, you
If you
just
want to
The
just click
end.
on